Hey guys, it's your boy Andy Gonzalez here with another how-to video. If you guys haven't checked out the first how-to video on my YouTube channel, I suggest you guys go check it out. So this is a new one. Last how-to video we went over the C chord family, right? And now today's family we're gonna be going over the D.
These nuts.
Yes,
God!
the D chord family, right? So without further ado, let's go look at the D chord family right now. So as you can see, we have the D chord, right? Right here, right? And then the E minor chord, the F sharp minor chord. I get to what that all means, right? Later. Then G, it's another chord that we learned from the C family chord. Remember, the G and the E minor. So that should be a little bit more easier for you guys to learn, right? We're gonna go over the A chord, right? The A chord, and then the B minor, and the A7. All right. So looking at this, and you might look like this is a little bit scary, but I will break it down for you guys and let you know how we gotta do this. Okay. So first of all, let's go over the D chord, right? Right, the D chord, as you can see, that has two X's on the 6th and 5th strings, right? So you guys should already know what that means, right? It means mute. All right, so we're gonna grab our guitars, right? Our guitars. Go ahead, and if you guys haven't tuned in you guys' guitar, it's gonna be the standard tuning, right? It's gonna be E, B, G, D, A, and back to E, right? So, alright. Since now that you guys have tuned guitar, right? Now we're gonna go over the D chord. So let's have this like this, so you guys could see a little bit much better. So the first finger right here will be going on your 3rd string on the 2nd fret like this, and then your middle finger should be going on your 1st string on the 2nd fret as well. So it's gonna be looking like this and sounding like this, right? And then your ring finger, your 3rd finger, is gonna be going on the 2nd string on the 3rd fret. So it should sound like this. Simple, right? Now with this chord family, you can play a lot of really good songs, like for example, "Thinking Out Loud" by Ed Sheeran, right? Right? Or you could play what's another one that I know how to play here? I just got a brain fart. That's the only one I could really think of right now that it goes there. Or "Here's a Light," right? So the D chord family is a very famous family in the music world. So learning the D chord family could be really fun for you to learn how to play, right? So now that we learned how to play the D chord, I'm gonna move on to the second member of the D chord family, which would be the A7 chord. Alright, this one is gonna be a little bit simpler, just like the E minor. It's one of the easiest chords that you would see in guitar. Obviously you see right there that there's an X and already 3 O's, right? And lucky for us, we already know what that means, right? X means mute, we're not gonna play that string, and then the circles mean open strings, so you are gonna play those strings, but you're not gonna play any fingers on it. You just gotta play an open string like this. Right, so let's go with the fingers. So for this one, you gotta be looking at your middle finger and your third finger. So now go over right here, put your middle finger, right? Your middle finger is gonna go over to the fourth string, right? Yeah, fourth string on the second fret, and your ring finger is gonna go to your second string on the second fret. So it should sound like this. Okay, so now as you can see, my middle finger is in the fourth string, second fret, and my ring finger is going to be on the second string on the second fret, right, to make that sound. Alright, so that's A7. A7 is the second member of the G chord family, and that's the second chord of that I'll be teaching you guys today. And now we're gonna move on to the third member of the D chord family, which is the G chord. And we already know this chord, right? We already know this chord from last video, from the C chord family, right? As you noticed, the G chord from the C4 or the C4 the C chord family was the second member, right? But for the D chord family, it's gotta be the third. So anyway, now we gotta put on the G chord. So a little reminder, right? So we're gonna put the second finger, your middle finger, on the sixth string on the third fret, like this. Your first finger is gonna go on the fifth string on the second fret, and then your ring finger is gonna go all the way down to your first string on the third fret as well. So it should sound like this. Right? Hopefully you guys practice that on the G chord, because it's gonna be popping out in a lot of families, I think. So so the G chord is one of the most famous chords in the music world. So the G chord. Alright, so now, just like the C chord family, we're gonna go move on to the minors of the family, right? So let's begin with the B minor, the scary chords, right? Don't get scared. Like I said, we will see a lot of bar chords, little bar chords in the series, but you guys shouldn't be scared, right? You guys should learn how to play the F chord, like I showed you guys, right? And then once you learn that from heart and soul, that F chord, it should be really easier to play like these bar chords, which is like, this is B minor, right? So for B minor, as you can see, that it also has an X on it, so that you guys already know what that means, right? The sixth string is not going to be played on this chord. So first finger is going to go all the way to your fifth string, all the way down to your first string on the second fret. So it's going to be looking like this, right? Like that, right? And now your middle finger is going to be going down to the second string on the third fret, like this. You guys can see it like that. Should sound a little bit like this for now. Alright? And then your third finger is going to be on your this is, sorry, I can't see, guys. It's gonna go down to your 4th string on the 4th fret, so it'll be like this, right? And then now your pinky is gonna get involved. This one again, it's gonna go down on your 3rd string, also on the 4th fret. And remember, when I told you guys that the pictures are not like squeezed together, right? It should be a little gap between them, so it should be like this. Now if you hold it right, because I'm not holding my guitar right, it should sound a little bit like this. I like to put my finger all the way through, because it's much easier for me to put my other fingers in the thing. But I'm not strumming the sixth string. Okay, I'm just strumming the, I don't know if you guys can see. Let me put it a little bit higher. I'm not strumming here. I'm strumming here down. So it makes that B minor chord better. Okay. Again, guys, take your time. You're more than free to pause the video, go back in the video if you guys need to. I'm just moving real fast because I want you guys to see all the chords and also go on your own pace, right? I want you guys to really see all the chords in the D chord family. So now we're gonna go move on to a really familiar chord, which is the 5th member of the D chord family, which is the E minor chord, which is easy, right? The simplest chord in the guitar world, shall we say, in my opinion. So again, let's go a review. All right, so we have our middle finger and our ring finger, our 3rd finger. So we're gonna be using those. So your middle finger again is gonna go all the way to your 5th string on the 2nd fret, and your ring finger is gonna go to your 4th string also on the 2nd fret, and you gotta strum it. Simple, right? Because you guys practice it, hopefully, right? So the E minor chord, right? It's the 4th member of the D chord family, or 5th member, shall we say, right? Yeah, 5th member. And now I gotta introduce you guys to a different chord, which might look scary at first, but don't worry, guys. I know you guys could do this one, right? And this one is called the F sharp minor. And you might be looking at this as, what the hell is this? Don't worry, right? So all those little bumps, if you see in the picture, is all gonna be this. It's not different like fingers. No, it's just gotta be a whole bar. That picture is a little bit iffy, but it's the best one I could find in Google. So so we have our 1st finger starting in the 2nd string. I mean the 2nd fret, right? So now we're only gonna be using our ring finger and a pinky. I don't want to be using our middle and our 3rd, because that's a little bit too hard for you guys. So we're gonna be looking at our 4th and 3rd, or 3rd to 4th. So where it says 2nd, you gotta put the 3rd finger, and then when it says the 3rd finger, you gotta put the pinky. I know it's hard. I couldn't find a better picture. So now we gotta put our 1st finger down here. Our ring finger should go on the 5th string, all the way to the 5th fret, and then your pinky is gonna go on the 4th string, also on the 5th fret, right? It's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, the 4th fret. Don't hurt yourself. It's the 4th fret. My bad. couldn't see it. Right, so it's gonna sound like this. I know it might be painful, I know it might be tiring to hold this off, and you might have your middle finger loose off. I would like to I like to use it as a support to my first finger, so you guys could place it just like me. You know, you could just place it here to where my first finger is at. You just place it here so you could tie it more, or you could just let it loose like this. You know, doesn't matter. But I prefer if you guys use this. That way it has more grip to the cord. Okay, you can relax your fingers, relax your wrist. Again, for on the bar chords for all this is it's gonna be tiring. So make sure you, after you practice a while doing these chords, rest your wrist like this. You know, flex your fingers like this, make them wake up a little bit, have them their exercise, right? All right. So now we gotta move on to a particular chord that's also sometimes in the D chord family, right? Well, this one is called the A chord, right? The A major chord, shall we say? This one, most songs will ask for this, but particular chord in some songs, right? So if so it would be great for us to learn this chord. So we're gonna start off with the first finger, the second, and the third, right? So we're gonna be using these three, right? So there's a next, so you guys already know what that means. You're not gonna play the sixth string, right? So this is where your thumb also comes involved in this chord. All right, so so you gotta put your first finger on your fourth string right here on the second fret, right here. Yes, and then your middle finger is gonna go right here on your third string, also on the second fret. Remember, don't really go jamming your fingers. Just leave a little bit of gap, you know. All right. So now you put your ring finger to your second string also on the second fret. So it should be looking something like this, right? I don't know. Let's turn this way, like this. It should be looking something like this, right? And it should be sounding like this. That's the A chord major. Alright, so now let's go review the D chord family, right? So we went over D chord, the D major chord, the E minor, which we already learned from the C chord family, right? The F sharp the F sharp minor, which is a new one, and which could be a little bit scary and which could be a little bit harder, but I know you guys could do it. The G chord major chord, which we already learned from the other video. The new one, the A major, right? It's a little bit simple, but I believe you guys could do it, right? B minor chord, a little bit harder, but again, I believe you guys could do it with a lot of practice, a lot of patience. You guys could really get these chords down. And then the A7 chord, which is again one of the easiest chords you will ever find. All right, so guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for all your donating your time for watching my videos. Make sure to leave a like, leave a comment if you guys want to. subscribe if you guys haven't to already to my YouTube channel. We're trying to make this channel grow and give fruit, you know, and I want to do a lot of exciting stuff for you guys. I just need a really good audience from you guys, and yeah, maybe we could do something really cool in this channel, right? Let me know if you guys want me to continue the series, this how-to videos, right? Maybe if you want to be learning a different instrument too, you know, leave in the comment section which instrument you would like to learn. For me, I'm not a very good air instrument player. I don't really know any air instruments, but I know a lot of string instruments, a little bit of percussion. If you guys want to learn how to do that, just let me know. Leave in the comment section, and yeah, I will look forward to that. And there's nothing much left to say, guys, but stay safe out there, and I'll catch you all in the next video, right? Peace.